Hello again, and welcome back to another daily technical analysis video. In this video, we'll be discussing BNB. So currently we see that the market seems to be pretty bullish as we are rising significantly, but we got to still keep in mind that the previous trend was a downtrend, and this could simply be a retracement of this impulse. Currently we have gone and surpassed the golden pocket, so potentially we may see the other levels to be acted upon, but this could also be like the reversal area, given that the 4-hour had a double bottom around here. So this could be a full-out reversal up towards the upside. What I wanted to also add to that confluence is on the weekly time frame, we see that we found support off of this weekly pivot as well as a Fibonacci channel bottom. So this could actually be the reversal of this entire impulse down, and therefore we could be seeing a rise for the rest of the month. Before the week, we see that the momentum is kind of near the neutral territory, but still descending. And we still have had that downtrend still going down. There's no uptrend to be considered until we see a higher low set in, and then followed by a higher high. But right now it just seems to be on a bullish impulse right now. We can see again that we have done a closure above this daily S1, and we've had a retest play of it. Currently we are still playing that long up to the upside, and we're going to see how these two EMAs are tested first, because they're looming over as the first level of resistance before higher levels to be tested. So right now we see 513 to 517 right here, still a critical resistance. We want to see whether it breaks to continue to the upside, and if we do break, I want to see the next level, which is the previous high, to be broken above. And if we do, well, this would be the next resistance, but if we do break it, then we can see the daily pivot to be next. I believe there are a few levels to be aware of. Right now we have a close resistance that are this one from the previous breakdown. So given that it's been like pretty strong of a support, it could suggest a initial rejection right here. So we may actually see a continuation of this downtrend, even though the momentum is steadily rising. We see that the RSI is rising above the 50, but it could be a swing fail pattern similar to the previous rise around here for this bullish fake out bull trap, essentially. Right now we do see that we have reached the resistance that we've been talking about for the stochastics, but right now we are breaking it. But we cannot confirm that until the day is closed, so we have another 7 hours to see whether we do have a break of this resistance level. But if not, we start to see it turn down from here, even just a little bit of a, I guess, a swing fail, just a little extension above it before continuing down. We could see that in confluence with the rejection of this critical level right here. So we really need to get above this level if we want to see any further upside, even though we do see that we are potentially uptrending here with a low, high, high, low, higher, high. This could though be just a retracement of, again, this previous impulse. Now if we go down to the lower time frames, cover the daily. Okay, we've recently, we identified the previous channel that we played out of, and we've had a clear break of it on this candle. Not too much significant volume, which is interesting, and it's still playing to the upside. Maybe we haven't hit the target yet, so maybe in time it may suggest that because there's not enough volume that it's not significant enough to push up to the top. No idea, but regardless, right now we're just playing breakout and retest up to the top of the channel target, which was in between here. Momentum is still pretty strong as it's in the bullish territory, and it's crossed up too right now with the price action rising. So we could still see the HR1 being tested, and then the target of the channel. Looking for the target of the channel, so a little bit of a push beyond this level because of, well, I guess because of the minimum target of the channel. But we might have to be careful of that because the close resistance here. So maybe even take partial profits around the HR1 close to the daily and the 4-hour, and then followed by the top of that range. Yeah, I would do that instead of aiming for the top here, because this is not exact, and given that other people would have seen this channel, they would be doing the same thing. But because this is an actual level of supply, we want to be exiting somewhere below here instead. Okay, we see that even though there was a break and retest here, there was again another retest before pushing back to the upside. We got to note that this has been an uptrend impulse so far. So even though we could still see entries of lower highs before pushing up, if we happen to trade this and it still hasn't hit it after the week is gone with new pivots coming in, we could target either the new pivot if it's higher, but we'll still maintain the range in between these two daily levels. How is the EMAs looking? Yes, we still got the 377 looming over as a resistance. So if we do break above this, it would be a short move up to the 377 before seeing potential resistance here. EMAs are starting to be bullish as they're starting to cross upwards, but we cannot say much about them because they are still below the 377 and therefore a bearish bias. So we could see something like this before continuing back to the downside. Let's see what there is. If we look on the hourly, we could even play retracements similar to this one because the uptrend started here again. We could be seeing some sort of retracement downwards, looking for a fib entry. I would put a trending because it is currently uptrending, low, high, higher, low, higher, high. So we could see a higher low set in somewhere around here. So I will be looking for some sort of decline. It might not top around here, but if not, this is where I'm aiming for at least very short time frame plays. But overall, it is kind of bullish. But if we no entrances here because we got a short distance for our profit around here, especially since it's a daily time frame. That's what we're looking for, but like we want to watch for that anyways. If not, we can go, if we go back to the downside, we would first see the daily S1 being a support first, followed by a daily S2, and then the bottom of the fib channel, and then again the 377 we've been discussing for a while now. But as you can see right now, it's starting to exceed and go way higher than daily S3, so it's kind of losing that confluence there, but that's still a next level of support. But as of right now, it seems pretty bullish with a short distance to rise, and we are looking for the retracement here. Now that sums up this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you like the video, enjoyed the video, and learned something from it. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more like this. Cheers.